back to my channel. I'm Maria with My Art Pixie, and today I'm going to do my monthly business reset. If you've seen it before, it's been a little bit different. It's usually I just have a shot down looking at my tabletop and I'm going through things. This time I just wanted to take a pivot when it came to my reset, and I wanted to do things a little bit different. So usually I share with you how my month went previously, and I thought that I would just do it by speaking with you and telling you how it went. And then we can go to my desk and we can look at next month. And be sure to stick around to the end because I'm going to share with you some of my favorites. I decided that I was going to add this in each month so that you can get to know me and I can give you some helpful tips on podcasts and books and art supplies and things like that. So let's go ahead and talk about last month. So if you don't know, last month I went on vacation the last full week in June, and we went to the Outer Banks in North Carolina, and it was a lot of fun, relaxing, and I just took a break from everything. I did do some art, which I will share with you a little bit later towards the end of this video. But yeah, I just really took the time off. I read my books, I did some painting, and I spent time with family. So I just really feel like I came back refreshed and ready to go again. So yeah, and during that time I also started to think about these videos and how I wanted to pivot them and switch them up a little bit. So let me know what you think in the comments below. But last month was like, first of all, flew by, but second of all, I don't know. I think I was already in vacation mode the whole month, just ready to go. And so I did get some things done, but I just feel like, wow, June is over already. Went by so fast. So let me grab my business planner and I'll recap the month of June. Okay. So my goals were, of course, to get all of my YouTube videos out, and I'll tell you what, I really hit this point of I got a lot done in June, and I got extra done. I filmed videos for July, and I was amazed how I had a little extra time to get things done. All right. So I'm burning up. Sorry for the shine on my face, but it just is what it is. It's really hot here in Indiana. I'm taking this off. Okay, that is much better. I think I can cool off. So yeah, I had talked about, getting my YouTube videos going, and I really feel like it was a month that I could get ahead, and I got videos done early and got them edited and scheduled, and it just felt really good. So I like to bulk edit, or I like to bulk record as much as I possibly can. It doesn't always work that way, but I certainly try to do that. This video is not. I'm doing it all just this one day. But I also wanted to outline my artist workshop, which I was able to do. And I just smile about it because I'm so excited about it, and I'm excited about just putting it together and then being able to release it. I am kind of going back and forth about a release date. Originally I had thought that I would do it like September, kind of launch it, and then October, and then November. But I'm starting to have second thoughts, and really it's because of Inktober. This will be the 5th year that I'm doing Inktober, and I want to give it all the attention that it deserves. It is a drawing every day. So what I think I'm going to do is push it off to February. And I think it's a good time because people are getting off of the holiday, and, you know, maybe they've got some holiday funds that they can, you know, buy a workshop that they could do, or, you know, maybe they have a goal that they want to learn how to do watercolor or pen and ink, or something like that. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to aim towards that and just kind of give myself some breathing room. But I really wanted to work on getting the brainstorming the ideas, getting the outline, and then putting together a rough draft, making like an order of videos, like how I want to send them out, and then also goal setting. And I'm so excited about the direction and how well that is going. So super happy about that. And then update the website. So this is where I didn't get as much done as I had hoped. And so it's just something that I'm going to have to circle back around and continue to work on. But I was hoping that I could get some prints and some canvas pieces up on that site, and it didn't work out. So it's just one of those things that we're moving on, and I'll get to it when I get to it. You know what I mean? And then I had 2 commission works, and I got them both done, and I'm going to share one with you coming up this month. Let me see, when is that going to be? Oh, next week. So next week I'm going to share with you the commission piece that I did for the month of June, so that you guys can see that process. And yeah, I feel like it was a time for me to think about what's next on my channel and what I wanted to share, what's next in my art business and what I want to do. And during vacation, I had some ideas, and I just jotted them down, and I just thought about them, and you know, what I could do and how I could make those things happen. So to be continued when it comes to future ideas. But that brings me into July and what we're going to be doing. So my desk is right here. I'm just going to turn around, and I'll open up my book, and I'll just, as I do before, we'll go over the July blueprint and the goals and the projects that I'm going to work on, as well as my calendar. So let's go to my desk. Okay, so here I have my Live, Love, Inspire Business Planner by Tatiana Muse. Highly recommend. I have been halfway through. I'm going into my third quarter, which I cannot even believe it, for my art business, and this has been great. This has been one of the best business planners that I've ever worked with, so highly recommend. So for July, it always has a July blueprint, the brain dump. So I just write down all the different things that I want to do or hope to do, and then I put down my goals, and then my projects. So here, as you can see, I've written down several things for my July blueprint in the brain dump area. Fall shop ideas, e-marketing ideas, some giveaways and freebies. It is World Watercolor Month for July, so I want to make sure that I incorporate that hashtag. And then also just beginning marketing for my artist workshop. And as I had shared with you, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the fall or the winter, but I definitely am going to do February. So over here for my goals, I put consistency. I want to make sure that I maintain that consistency when it comes to my business. And that was consistent joy are my 2 words of the year. And so I really want to make sure that I maintain that. And so going into the 3rd quarter, I put consistency. And then I also put launch new Etsy products. So those are my 2 goals. My new Etsy products will be my fall products, and I will be releasing those on the 27th of this month. So I'm excited. I'm excited about that. I put down some ideas, some fairy stickers, some mushroom stickers, and maybe some woodland type that, you know, kind of incorporate that fall look. But then I definitely want to do some more water bottle stickers, and then also some personalization stickers. And I thought these would be good just going into the holiday season if maybe somebody wanted some personal stickers to stick in stockings or to put with a gift that they were giving somebody. So those are some things that I definitely want to work on when it comes to my Etsy shop. So that is one of my projects. So my first project is YouTube and pivoting my reset video, which is this one, of course. I already scheduled my commission, and I already scheduled my Suey gouache. So I'm going to go ahead and check those two off. And then I'm going to do a Paint With Me Dream Catcher and a Paint With Me Fairy House. So I've done 2 so far, and I've got 3 more to go. So that'll take me into September, actually, with those videos. And then also my product launch. So I'm going to end up having, and I'll switch over here, I'm going to end up having a couple of extra videos this month. These are my 4 main videos. I want to at least have a video per week. But these are my Etsy prep and my product launch. So I'm going to show all the products on the 26th, and then the product launch will be on the 27th. So this one here is open, and the reason it's open is because I have a lot that I need to do to get ready for this product launch, and so I didn't want to add anything extra. So I'm really going to focus on these 2. If there's something that kind of, you know, makes its way into July, by all means, I have the space. And then down here, a commission work, I am working on some rough drafts for a logo design. So let's get into this month, and I do have some watermelon washi and some polka dot washi, and then I also want to use my summer sticker. This is matte that I drew in Procreate. This is also my my handwriting, and I'm going to use this in here as well. I think somewhere down here-ish, maybe over here. You know what? I might do it over here. But I definitely want to use this blue washi and this polka dot. So I'm going to speed up the video so that I can go ahead and lay those things out. But you're probably wondering what all of this is. Well, let me tell you. These are all of the little bits and bobs that I picked up at the Outer Banks. And I just wanted to display them. And I had so much fun picking up stickers. There are literally stickers everywhere you go now. So we went into the Life is Good store, of course. Actually, we went into 2. And I got this Life is Good with the turtle, and then also with the flip-flops. And then I got a magnet with the Life is Good. And then out and about, the Nag's Head area and in other places, we picked up a few other things. So I did get a sticker that said I biked the Outer Banks. I didn't see a running or a walking one, but they did have a biking one, so I wanted to make sure that I picked that up. And then I also got the Nag's Head, North Carolina, the OBX stickers for the Outer Banks. And then let's see, what else did I get? I got this one. I thought was really cool. Kind of reminds me of the way that I draw when I do some of my Zintangle work. I like the anchor, and then it says Outer Banks. And then I got a bunch of these little ones. So I got North Carolina, and then another sea turtle. And then these 3 are for your cell phone stickers. And I got Seize the Day, Blessed Mama, and Outer Banks, North Carolina. So those are cool. I also got, I do this every year during the summer or in the fall. I guess it doesn't have to be in the summer, but I try to get an ornament every year. And so I picked up this one. It says OBX down here, but I'll probably write the date on the back and then hang that on my Christmas tree. I picked up this boho bandana that I could use. I got a half, and then I got my daughter a full. But anyway, there's different ways that you can wear it. I probably will never use that option. I'm just saying. But all the other ones are just fine. But I really liked the pattern. I thought it was very much me, with all the flowers, the different patterns, and the orange and blues and greens. So I got that. And then I picked up these two of them. I got a starfish and then a lighthouse to go in my box that I have on the wall. So I have an antique box that used to hold lettering when they did letterpress, and I thought that I could add these in, and then they each came with like a little saying. So the stars of the sea and my guiding light for the lighthouse. So I did that. Shells, of course, and then this last piece is kind of big, but I'll show you as best I can. It is a flag, and I'm going to hang it up in my studio, but it says, "Some days you just have to create your own sunshine." And I just thought that was perfect, and the colors go really well with my studio as well. So I need to find a place to put that. Not really sure where that's going to be yet, but it will happen. I'll share it with you when I get it up. Okay, so I'm going to speed up the video while I put my washi tape down. So I got all my tape on there. I put a relax sticker up here. I didn't like how that tape ended up there. But I also wanted to add a couple of these stickers that I had left over from last time. So I'm going to put one, I'm going to put the beach hat on this weekend because we went out of town and we visited family. So I'll just stick that there. And then we also have a picnic. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do. I think I'll do the flip-flops. We have that on the 9th, so I'll stick that there. And then I'm going to put an iced tea on the 16th. Let's just angle that a little bit. And I'm trying to think what else I have going on. I think that's about it. I know all of these Saturdays we're doing something. I'm not sure about the end of the month, but it's summer, so something always comes up, and I've got extra stickers just in case. So yeah, so for the videos, for YouTube, and then my email, probably gonna do email on the 8th and on the 22nd, 8th and 22nd. And I have a giveaway. So I am doing a giveaway for my email that's going out on the 8th in just a couple, well, actually, what would that be, tomorrow. So you can go sign up for my email through my website. I do have the link below, but I'm giving away a phone wallpaper that you can use if you would like. So, so I am doing that. And I think that is about it. So I have got my July monthly reset, which is going out on Thursday the 7th. Then my email, and then my commission work. I've already got that scheduled and ready to go. I've got my sous gouache scheduled and ready to go. And then I'm going to do a paint with me. And each month I am going to do a paint with me. So I think I may double this one up so that I can still get one of the Dreamcatcher and one of the Fairy House, but we'll see. And then I also have my Etsy prep and my extra video that is going to show all of the products that I am launching for the fall. I can't believe we are talking about fall products already, but I do like to get them out before the fall so that people can get them if they want them. So yeah, so I think we're all good to go there. And then of course I do use Tuesdays to do a lot of my editing and a lot of my recording, and I'll probably jot some more things here and there, but that is about it. So if you want to listen to my favorites, this is something that I'm adding into my reset videos. So yeah, let's get into my favorites. So as promised, I am going to share my favorites for this month. And I'm excited about this because I think it's going to be a great way for you guys to get to know me better. And also I can share products and podcasts and books that I recommend and that maybe you can go check it out. And just a disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by any of this. I'm just sharing it with you because I like it. So let's talk podcasts. I listen to podcasts all the time. I think they are a great resource, not only to get new ideas, but to also get encouragement and, re-spark that motivation to do a project and things like that. Now, not everything is art related that I listen to, but the two that I'm going to share with you today are. So the first one is Andy J. Pizza. If you're not familiar, he does Creative Pep Talk. And I've listened to him for quite a few years, and it is fun, and I love his personality, and his advice is great, and it really gets me thinking and stretching my mind, and it's all art related, and there are so many things that I can then apply to my art practice. So I highly recommend. I'll put his link below. The second podcast I want to recommend is 3 Point Perspective. Now, this has 3 artists, illustrators, professional illustrators that share on different topics that usually pertain to illustration. Not always. Sometimes it'll be an off topic, but still relates to art itself. So I randomly started listening to this podcast when I was walking one day. I was trying to find something that was art related, and it has 3 illustrators that I have looked up to and admired from afar for years, and I was just really surprised that they had a podcast together. So it's Will Terry, Lee White, and Jake Parker. Now, if you know anything about Jake Parker, he does Inktober, and so it's just really neat to be able to listen to his ideas and things like that, because as you know, I have done Inktober 4 times now, so and I plan on doing it again this year, so it'll be my 5th year. So super big fan of him and his work, and also Will Terry was one of the first YouTuber artists that I watched, so that was kind of cool. Lee White is probably the artist that I was least familiar with, but I really enjoy his work as well. So anyway, if you have, if you listen to podcasts, and especially if you want an art podcast that's really going to juice up your art business and give you that motivation and that encouragement that you need, go check out those podcasts. Okay, so books. I have fallen in love with this author. So her name is Kristen Harmel, and I think I'm pronouncing it right. Harmel. It's Harmel. But I have recently finished 2 of her books. Now, I started with the Book of Lost Names, And if you're not familiar, they're all taking place in the 1940s era, where the Jews were being persecuted. And this book takes place in Paris, but then also there's parts of Switzerland, and then this book is mainly Poland, and how the Jews hid in the forest, but I don't want to give anything away. Highly recommend both books. Very good. They're the type of books that you cannot put down once you've started reading them. The characters are great, and you really begin to kind of you just can't wait to find out what's going to happen in the end. But also with these books, and both of them, they are part of the book club. So at the end of the book, there are sections where you could ask questions if you were in a book club. And then also there's historical facts, where she found everything. She backs all of her, historical points up. It just draws you in. And I highly recommend them, so go check them out. And I will put those links below as well. Probably put an Amazon link. And I'm not affiliated or anything, but I got them both at Costco. So if you have a Costco membership, you should be able to find both of them there. So go get yourself a copy. All right. Okay, so next I'm going to do art products, and my favorites are the Micron pen. If you don't know that, go check out the video, because I talk all about Micron pens in a video that I did. But this one is a Micron pen, and I'll just show you that. Micron pen. Okay, so this is really great just to write in your journals or in your traveler's notebooks and things like that. It's great to draw with as well, but it's more of, it still has that archival ink and all of that, but it's more of like a writing style pen. Anyway, I liked it, kind of stumbled across it, and I really like it. It writes really smooth, and it's, I think it has the rubber end instead of the marker end. I'm gonna look it up really quick. And yeah, it has a plastic nib instead of the marker type nib like some of the other ones do. Other ones have. Another great favorite find that I found is this Daniel Smith luminescent watercolor in gold. If you can see that okay. So this is quite a big tube. I think this is the, I can't read, the 5 fluid ounce. This is the 5 fluid ounce, so it's pretty big, but I added it to my fairy houses and my dream catchers kits that are available in my Etsy, and I love it. Like, it's a great, if you're trying to add that iridescent gold to your watercolor, this is where it's at. This one right here, get it. I'll also put that link below, and I did get that on Amazon. I also got this on Amazon. So it is a journal, an art journal, and I honestly haven't started using it yet, so I don't know. I guess it's a favorite, but I haven't tried it out yet. But it has these old school papers, if you can see that. And it's stitched in the back, and then it has this leather strap that goes around it so that you can tie it and bind it together. My idea is to use these in some of my quick sketches, either Instagram reels or something like that. So I put some, where's it at? Hold on. Okay, so on this page I put some of the Liquitex Basics acrylic gesso over it, and then I'm gonna kind of give it a whirl and see how it goes. So that's my plan. I'd like to watercolor pen and ink and watercolor on these pages and just kind of see what happens. But I'm going to go ahead and say it's a favorite because it's so cool. I mean, look how like old and antique it looks. Love that. Okay, my last art supplies that I want to share with you is this Suey gouache. So I did get this on Amazon, and it was kind of like I stumbled across it. Wasn't really planning on buying it exactly, but anyway, it is a set of 12, and I did a video. It's coming out next week.